Hello, guys. Welcome back to a new segment that I think I'm going to actually call Poor Man Reacts, right? Because a lot of these things that I'm going to react into are about people that makes a lot of money, a lot more than I do, and a lot more probably than you do. Uh, but just react into it. What we would do if we were in that situation. What we would do if that was the case for us. Just reacting to it will give us a little entertainment and see what we can learn from it as well. So today I'm on the computer and browsing through as I usually do, and I see an article here that mentioned that a guy was waiting to receive his stimulus check, $1,700. So that would mean that it's probably him and just one kid that was living together, 500 per kid, 1,200 per adult that the government said they would issue. And the title reads, "Man waiting for $1,700 stimulus check payment sees millions in his bank account." So right away, I'm like, yo, gotta react to that. I gotta see what went down right there. So that's what we're gonna do today. So we're gonna roll the intro. Thank you for watching, and let's get started.
I went to the ATM at the Family Express, and once I withdraw $200 out of my account, I looked at the available balance of the that was still left in my account, and apparently my account had $8.2 million in it. And I'm like, what in the world is going on here?
He come over, he said, "You ain't gonna believe this." I said, "Come on, let's go." And we went back up to the same spot where he drew go, and it pulled out 8.2 million.
He was supposed to receive $1,700. Calvin tried the ATM again.
I ran the card again and again. $8.2 million. I was like, man, something's up with this.
Oh I said, "Hey, what kind of truck you buying me?"
Yo, so he said he went to the ATM after checking his balance to check it again, because I mean, of course, if you should get 1,700 and you see 8.2 million, you're gonna be like, wow, what is going on here? So apparently, I mean, a lot of people in his situation probably wouldn't do what he's doing now, to publicize this and let people know his experience. They will probably just keep it and be like, yep. But we don't know what really happened. I mean, maybe they reviewed his bank account because of that influx in cash, see that the deposit was from the IRS or the Fed, wherever it would come up on from his bank account, and maybe his bank would run a review or something and realize, okay, he should get this amount, but he's getting this. It was a mistake. Or maybe they didn't care and he was like, yo, this doesn't look right. Maybe he's just an honest guy and he's like, I'm gonna bring this in and let people know like what's going on. But a lot of people out there, and I know a lot of people out there, would probably look at this and be like, yeah, I'm gonna retire. This is my money, so kudos to him. Congratulations for being a good human being. And a lot of people will also say, well, they're not good to us. So I don't have to be good to them. But he's setting a good example. So respect him for that. But yo, this is crazy. This is just a crazy story. Just waking up the next day being a millionaire and he didn't do anything. It's just free money basically. So even his friend is like, yo, you're gonna buy me a truck, right? You're gonna get me something. As all human beings are usually are.
This morning, Calvin called his bank. They didn't see that amount in his checking account anymore, but did note that his $1,700 stimulus payment was deposited, making this volunteer firefighter wonder if there was some sort of fluke and taxpayers are receiving way more or less than they should.
Of course, they would give you pause and make you think what's going on. If there's some kind of clerical error or what have you, they should be on top of it. It kind of sucks. You go from being a millionaire on paper 1 second and then you're back to being broke again, hey. But I guess, once you're poor, you ain't got nowhere else to go up.
Again, I like his positive attitude. So we see he's a firefighter, and eventually it looked like they corrected their error. and they took the money back out and give him his rightful amount. We don't know what happened, but you know, that just makes me think. Watching this video just really makes me think, like, you know, money is really just an idea of value, because you know, that was just numbers on a piece of paper, numbers in an account that he would then spend. You know what I mean? Like 1 second is there, 1 second is not, but he has an idea that he's now valuable because he has an $8 million account or $8 million to his name. But then just like that, it's gone, and no longer he feels valuable, because you see, he says one morning you wake up feeling like a millionaire, next morning it's like you're poor. But to me, being rich is a state of mind. It's not necessarily how much money you have. It's your experiences, the people you surround yourself with, you know, your experiences, your family, all that put together is what allows you to be wealthy or rich. Not well rich, but maybe not wealthy, but in definition to me. So to call this, he's broke, definitely, if you don't have as much money in your account, but poor is not the definition that I would use. As long as you have love, family, food, shelter, clothing, I think you're rich if you have all these things, because at the end of the day, time is your most valuable asset. Not gonna get too deep on you guys. Wonderful video here. I mean, I loved just watching this video. This guy definitely is a positive guy, and I like that. All right, guys. Well, thank you for tuning in. If you can subscribe, I don't know which platform you'll be seeing this on, but just follow me. I'll try and post more encouraging stuff, just some good news. It's hard to find good news, so I'm glad you're following the journey if you do decide to subscribe, and I look forward to reacting to more videos and having you watch and share your opinion too. I want to know what you guys think. I want to know what you would do if you wake up tomorrow and find $8 million in your bank account. All right.